Hi guys, what if I told you could get 1 gig of data for just 238 naira with a full 30 days validity?
Oh my god! Wow!
That sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stick with me and I will show you exactly how I did that. But before we dive in, if this is your first time seeing our channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you will never miss out on amazing video like the one you're about to watch right now. So this particular video is for Glo users. Yes, Glo offers the cheapest data in Nigeria right now. I'm going to show you how to get 1 gigabyte for 238 naira. There's even another option that allows you to get this 1 gigabyte for 300 naira. The sweetest part is that this data is 30 days validity. You will hardly see that on any other network. Now, there is a beautiful twist here is that we are going to be getting this data from the Airtel SmartCash. So if you don't have my Airtel SmartCash in your phone, head over to Play Store and then search SmartCash just as you can see on my screen. Once you type SmartCash and send in your search bar, you will see this very application. Please, you have to remember this logo. This is Airtel application, but this application sell both Airtel data, Glo data, Nine mobile data, and even MTN data. That is the craziest part in this particular application. So hit on the install button and install this application. I already have it on my phone. That is why it is showing open on my screen. After installing this application, go back to your home screen and then launch this application. So I'm going to launch my Airtel Smart Card and show you what exactly this app looks like. Because I already have an account, I will not have to undergo the process of sign up again. But if you are just installing this application, click on sign up. You are going to receive a one-time password in your phone. Go to your SMS and copy this code, then put it in the slot available. You see security question. These are just usual sign-up process or procedures you see in every other application. After the sign-up process, you are going to have an interface like my own. So what do? Click on I have already set up my biometrics, so I can use my fingerprint to sign in into this application. So I'll just sign in. Let me show you what this app looks like. Remember, this particular data we are about to purchase is actually for Glo users. Yes, I know the twist is that we are purchasing it from my MTN Smart Cash app, which is owned by Airtel. Now I'm going to walk you through on how to purchase this beautiful data, this very cheap data. I'm going to show you other data bundles that is also available for Glo users. Now, the beautiful thing is anyone can do this, no matter the device you are using. Are you on iPhone? Are you on Android? Just install this application and you'll be able to access this data. Now, after you've installed this application, of course, you see an interface like this. My balance is showing 1,131 naira. I've funded my wallet. I've been using this application for a while, and guess what? I've decided to share these very secrets with you. Now, once you're inside the application, you notice the interface is clean and very user-friendly. Now, scroll down and tap on Buy Data Bundle. You can see the default settings shows your number and Airtel network. Yes, that is the default setting of this application. So you have to change this setting to you have to set this to put in the Glo line you want to purchase. Remember, we are making this video for Glo users, so I have to put in the Glo number I want to purchase this data for. So let me confirm this number so that I won't be making a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to copy this number right from here and paste it directly in the application. This is the Glo line I want to purchase this data for. So I'll click on copy and then I'll paste this number I just copied, 7195. So that is the 71. I'm going to just put 95 right here. So you can see the network automatically changed to Glo. So we are good to go. Click on continue. You can see amazing data bundles available in this particular application. So I'm going to take you down to where you see this particular data that I made this video for. So over here, you can see very cheap amounts of data like this one, 875 MB for 200 naira. Though this is a daily bundle, but it's not bad. So let's keep scrolling. Okay, if you look closely here, you are seeing 100. That is a 1 gigabyte for 300 naira. That is 30 days validity. That is very, very fair. This is so far the cheapest data you come across in the internet right now. So let's scroll. There are other amazing data bundle. Okay, so over here you're getting 2 gigabyte for 500 naira. This is a 1 day bundle. Now 2.5 gigabyte for the same 500 naira for 2 days. That's validity. Now you still have 2 gigabyte for 450 naira. Now this gives you 1 week validity. So this is still very, very cheap. If you are dividing this 450, let's check and see what this app is actually offering us. So let's divide 450 into 2. 450 naira divided by 2. That is 125 naira per gig. This is so far the cheapest data you come across. Glow are doing amazingly when it comes to cheap data bundle. So let's keep scrolling. There are other things you would really like to see. Now, over here you can see 6 gigabyte for 1,500 naira. This is even expensive. We are looking for this particular data bundle that offers 4.2 gig for just 1,000 naira and 1 month validity. This is so far the best data bundle you will come across in the internet so far. So let's do the calculation once again and see. Over there we have 4.2 gigabytes for 1,000 naira. So 1,000 divided by 4.2, that gives off 238 naira per gig, and this is way very, very, very cheap. So if you are looking for a very cheap data, I think you just stumbled on one. Let's scroll. Let me show you more. You can see 5 gig for 1,500 naira. 5 gig for 1,500 naira. So this is how to know how much you are paying per gig. So if you do 1,500 naira divided by 5, that is 300 naira per gig. That is still very, very fair. Other network are giving 800, 700, 900 per gig for a 30 days validity. If you scroll down, you can see 10.6 gig for 2,000 naira. You can see 7.5 gig for 2,500. Just amazing data bundle. So you can even purchase multiples of this. Let's say you want to get 12.6 gigabytes from this very data. You can purchase this into 3 places. That will give you 12.6 gigabytes for 3,000 naira. That is a very cheap data bundle. So let's go ahead and complete this purchase. So just select on the data you want to buy. Now you see it's showing processing. It's showing processing. So you can see it here. This is the recharge number, operator, which is Glow, the amount, the transaction fee, and the payable amount. Now the beautiful thing is, for every transaction you do on this particular app, you are getting a cashback. So I'm going to get a 30 naira cashback for this very transaction. So let's complete this transaction. I'll click on proceed. Now I am prompted to input my PIN. Of course, when you are signing up, you actually remember you set up a transaction PIN. So I'm going to enter my transaction PIN right here, and then this transaction will be completed. Yeah, you can see. Congratulations, you have received a cashback of 30 naira, which will be credited into your SmartCash wallet. So in essence, I just paid 970 naira for this 4.2 gigabytes, and this data is going to last for 1 good month. That is the beautiful thing about this application. This application so far is the best, even though it is owned by Airtel. In fact, if I can give more than 5 star, I'll give. This application are doing well, but I'll do that later. So you can see this is the transaction receipts. Everything is live. This is a live data. I am not showing you something that is made by AI. I'm not showing you trash. Everything is made live and you've seen it. Now there are other amazing data bundles you can see in this application. So what you have to do is just to scroll and check for what seems best for you. Then you can go with that. If you found this video very helpful, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with your friend, with your family, and even your colleagues, so that they can enjoy this while it lasts. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell, so you'll be the first to know when we drop amazing video just like this one. If you have any question about this process, drop them in the comment section. I'm always active and ready to help you. And if there's any video you'd like me to make next, just let me know in the comment section and I will do just that. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.